Yeah, we got the internet set up, and I'm recording on my tablet. Yeah, that's. I forgot to make a Christmas special. Ding it. Well, making up for it in a live stream. This is one of the things I got. It's a shirt. Love completely. Dream passionately. And live beautifully. Great advice to follow. Oh, hello, Seeker. You have to wait till it's currently 5:00 p.m. where I'm at. So yeah. So Q&A time. Any questions? Any random questions you need answered? I'll come up with a random answer because random is my specialty. All of my live streams will have a Q&A section devoted to them, unless the entire thing is Q&A. So, earlier on the Weather Channel, on the local on the 8s, not only did they play the anytime before Half-Life 3 is released. I honestly don't know anything about. Well, I remember trying to play it and trying to make Nazo so I could do some weird things to him. Why do I torture the characters I like? Why do I do that? Anyways. So. In my next vid, I don't know when that is. Right now I'm still in my prototype or beginner YouTuber phase, despite me having 30 subscribers, slowly climbing up to 40. I'm waiting to get the proper equipment to do all that stuff. Oh, life's pretty good. It's kind of a little complicated at the moment because the big move, me trying to at least survive my 10th grade year before the big move, because transferring during the school year, oh boy, who knows how that shipwreck is gonna go down. Am I right? Yeah. Wait until senior. I'm a sophomore. I'm a 10th grade. I'm at least waiting till junior. Because wait until I'm a senior, that'd be way too long. Wait until summer vacation. It's currently winter vacation, and I have forgotten. Yeah, that's when shit hits the fan. That is when it hits the fan. Let's check the tablet battery. Just gotta. Yeah, we got a decent chunk. I can carry it around the house more. Because you probably didn't get to see the house. Alright, so. Living room. Hallway. Let me light the hallway. Soon to be my bedroom. The walls are painted a light blue. Another job extension? Not yet, buddy, not yet. It'll probably happen if I don't get stuff in it. Future mom's room, mom's bathroom. Yeah, it's actually a bunch of scams. Those scammers. They're dumb as fuck calling a teen with no money. Guest bedroom, by the way. Guest bedroom, office, the miscellaneous room. Laundry room. Overall bathroom. Kitchen. outside sister's room. And that is the quickest house tour, I think. Speaking of my sister, we don't have the PC moved up here yet. That would be a little too much to move at the moment. We're just moving the main necessities and mom stuff and sister stuff and whatnot before I myself make the move, because school and whatnot. Gotta take care of that biz. By the way, look what my sister got me for Christmas! All of the episodes of Digimon Try English Dub. Look at Omnimon over there. Look at him. Look at him. I'm glad they actually put him in the main spot of the cover, unlike the original Digimon movie, where he was at the top. He's like, wait for me! As he's running. My goodness. I actually didn't get to complete the second movie due to my sister having to take her PlayStation back. But I will watch them. It's Blu-ray though, so I have to use my Xbox. Yay, my Xbox has use and purpose other than Minecraft, which I rarely even play. If only I can make Minecraft mod series on an Xbox One. I can do Digimobs of my own, and I can probably throw in the Tornado mod. Alphamon versus Tornado. I can see it now. Yeah, he ain't making it. Rip. So, if you're still moving, that means you're not on Discord for a while. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on Discord for a long time. Until I get back to the new house during the other half of the school year. This is gonna be a long night, folks. Grab your popcorn and strap down and make sure you've used the bathroom beforehand, because we're going all-nighter. It does. But we're getting a house of our own. You know, every time I go out there on that front porch, my inner wolf just... It's like it's searching for its pack out there. Just like, ow! That's not my real wolf howl, but you get the point. Every time I go out there, I'm tempted to howl out into those woods. Oh, the other night, like a few nights ago, on Christmas Eve, a canine-like figure, about yay high compared to the door, went mew. It was a black figure. Alright. So it was either a wolf or a coyote or some sort of canine just went mew right past the door. I'm like, was that a wolf? Was that a wolf? I want to see the wolf. I legit wanted to see that wolf, if it was a wolf. Either way, I wanted to see it. Alright, I want to show you some of my drawings that I managed to make out here. So, have y'all seen my Musical.ly / TikTok? I still call it Musical.ly because I am from the generation where I joined when it was still called Musical.ly. changed into TikTok. I still call it Musical.ly because that's what I'm used to. So, TikTok. I have a TikTok. And I've had it since it was Musical.ly. My friend KK Rushing got me into it. And one of my most recent popes. Popes! I'm not talking about the Pope! I'm talking about a post! I can't word. Anyways. So, one of my most recent posts was the Where's the Door Hole audio. I find that audio funny between two particular royal knights. The leader and the second in command. Those of you that are Digimon fans like moi should know the leader and second in command and who they are. That's Alphamon and Omnimon if you didn't know. So, here's what I did with Alphamon. These are the 5 total expressions I used, all in a single sketch. I tried to make him look angry as I tried making him look angry. I think I somewhat succeeded in the disappointment part. Let's see, what else can I show? Oh, you guys want to know something I learned from the actual Royal Knights? This mother trucker is 375 feet tall. 375 feet tall, people! He is not gonna get in the house. Unless he's in his rookie. He would never fit in the house in his mega. Like, dang, son! So, the first... Do any of you guys remember Digimon Season 5? Digimon Data Squad or Digimon Sabers in Japan? Well, the character Marcus Damon, I actually have my first drawing of that character. Oh boy, do I regret it. It's of him and Alphamon in his human form. With their shirts off. One of them is on the bed. And the one on the bed is not happy about it. I'm not gonna show it because Lord knows what YouTube will do. It's broken. I wish it wasn't. Should I? No one's watching at this point, so might as well. My first drawing of Marcus Damon is that. What the hell is wrong with my brain? What is wrong with my brain? Brains. Here, I'll make up for it. Look at this wolf. This is a woof woof. Woof woofs live in the wild and mostly hunt in pack packs. Or I don't know what. What am I doing? What am I doing? Here's something I drew for the holidays. You may not be able to read it, but it says Merry Christmas. It's Darumon with a Santa hat. light bulb necklace and a little jingle bell bracelet. I tried doing the curly font. Just gonna skip that one. I don't know why I drew Alphon in human form in his underpants. I drew Alphamon as a wolf. That's a wolf, by the way. I skipped one. Oh, it's just him sleeping. For all of you who didn't know, this little guy turns into the big black knight that can step on you. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know anything about that, but he does. I showed you that. Showed you that. I'm not going to show you that. And the rest of the pages are blank. So, aha, it's up here. Why hasn't anyone else joined? Probably a good thing. They missed out on some creepy shit. Y'all want to see my school art? Remember this. My first practice drawing is that of a wolf. Remember that, because that'll come up at the end of this booklet. Favorite food. The only thing I can actually make without the risk of burning the fucking house down. My bucket list. One of my bucket list items is to visit Japan. Because anime. And Digimon. Wait, Digimon is anime. Yeah. A big colorful thing! Why is it so hard to flip the pages? Those are the representatives of the 4 primary dimensions of the 30 Spirits Trio multiverse. Nazo to represent the Sonic dimension. Fire Bro, my first ever starter Pokemon that became a character. Son Goku, the mascot of DBZ. I fucked up his hair. And Alphamon, my favorite Digimon. He has the weirdest Digivolution line. To be honest, I fell in love with his personality, then his design. This can't even sum up what happened in the dream that it's supposed to represent. But I shall explain it. So I'm fighting Darth Vader in my pajamas that I used to have, I no longer own because I outgrew them, duh. Bedsheet and my mom. So, basically, what happened in the dream was me and a few other students and a teacher from one of my old elementary schools were locked up in a room because we were being invaded by the Empire. A bunch of stormtroopers were storming the school building. I decided to sneak past those dummies underneath a bedsheet pretending to be a pile of laundry. I stuck past them, I encountered Darth Vader, he chased me around, I clung to the ceiling in a closet that could shoot lasers, apparently. I peed on his helmet while on the ceiling. I don't know why that happened, but it did. I did not wet the bed, though. Anyways, so I ended up escaping from him. He got shot with a bunch of lasers. I went to go grab my mom and my stepdad, even though they're not married. We run into the house, the previous house. I go under the bed, I grab a box, I pull out a lightsaber, I'm explaining to them I'm a Jedi, and then I woke up. Fun fact about that particular dream: it one repeated after a long gap, and two, it had a continuation on the repeat, and I explained the continuation of the repeat with the mom involved. On my wish list, but I know I'm gonna get it, cause yay! Free draw! The egg is hatching. What could it be? One of my pet peeves. When people tell me to be perfect, I know I'm never gonna be perfect, so stop forcing me to be what I'm never gonna be. What no one's gonna be. No one's perfect. Stop forcing me to be. Because that'll put so much stress on everybody. And no one likes stress, so yeah. Las Vegas, Overton, Sparks. I want to go back to those places. This is a terrible, terrible version of a design I have for me. It's a zombie in a zombie series that I plan on making. Did y'all know I have a countryside? You probably do by this point. One of my favorite artists is Luke Bryan. He was even in one of my dreams. He was a main character in one of my dreams, where we had to save Goku and a bunch of other characters, but I'll explain that dream at some other time. In Dream Stories! Yes, I'm gonna make a series where I animate dreams as I narrate and explain what happened. Free draw! Comic dub time! Leopard Mom, we need to talk. Oh, it's just you. What do you need to know? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It's about your behavior. Oh. Let me know what you thought happened there. What do you think happened in it? I want to know. I want to know what you thought. Yes, I have a fear of the dark, but it's not the dark itself. It's what could be in it. It falls into the fear of the unknown. It can't be drawn. Just pointing that out. Bad hair day? Never had one. I honestly never had one. Because I don't fuss with my hair like that. I just let my hair do its own thing. That's one of the plus sides of going natural and not having to tamper with your own hairstyle. Just go with the flow of your own hair and you'll never have a bad hair day. Life advice! I remember Elizabeth, my little genderless kitten. Rest in peace. Only had her for 3 days. Him, her, we still don't know the gender. You really miss my widow baby. But you live and you learn. perfect day. Yeah. Perfect isn't really anything. You know what? Perfect is in the eye of the beholder. Even then, it's not perfect. Perfect ain't even perfect. Anyways, free draw. You could probably guess the ship. The human form of Alphamon and the human form of Leopardmon. You could probably guess. Take a wild guess what the future secret ship is that you have to find in future animated series. Since I couldn't make a Labor Day special, here's what I did. So I went to Burger Republic and I ordered the Tennessee. Little guy on top. I still have the little guy on top. And then me and my mom went to see the movie Alpha. About a guy and a wolf. Takes place thousands of years ago. Yeah. So the next one is Animal Combo. I had to create a fusion of animals. So I created a bald eagle plus a wolf. Essentially a griffin, but wolf instead of lion. I actually plan on making a book. Or animating it. Still working on the script and the characters and whatnot, but I need a bunch of other things to accomplish that goal. Or any of my animation goals. Oh, don't worry, he's okay. He's just sleeping. He's recovering after a battle. Big battle. Really big battle. This is only a small portion of my family tree. Durumon's not a sibling. It's kind of like the babysitter. Nate Silver is the adopted brother. I say adopted because we're not genetically related. But Arceus took him in. Yes, my dad is an Arceus. Oh boy, the weird shit I make. There's a reason my spelling isn't on here. Because I cannot spell shit. One of my favorite game genres of all time has to be Pokemon. Oh boy. Ooh, my eyes itch. Face itch. But don't get me wrong, I like other games, but Pokemon is the one I can name right off the top of my head that has a game franchise that has carried it along better than the anime itself. Ash Ketchum never ages, and there's no explanation. Not even the Team Rocket members age. Not even Team Rocket. Nobody ages. And time goes on. That's why I'm going to fix that in my own fan-made version of the series. With me aging. Because I'm the main character. Self-insert OC. She fits everywhere. And my character is going to age. You get to witness the aging process of my character throughout the multiverse. And Ash Ketchum is going to be known as the boy who never aged. And there's going to be a whole my version of how that's solved. And when like, as soon as it hit Ash's birthday, Dialga just decided to drop by Ash's house in his sleep and make it so he can't age past the 10 years old, essentially giving him eternal youth. And it also helped solve his memory loss of him forgetting Darkrai and other Pokemon because of that whole loop. Anyways, something green. Nazo's dreaming about finally getting to use his chaos form. Looking forward to the Wrath of Nazo! So looking forward to it. Free draw. What do you think Leopardmon is thinking about? How do I tell him? Tell who? And this question popped up again on another uneventful thing. Nothing again! Colorful! Because it requires color. I actually want to make gummy wolves. I actually do want to make gummy wolves. With the 4 shapes and the 4 flavors being randomized. Like, you never know, the howling could be cherry, the grape could be blueberry, and heck, might even throw in a mystery flavor of a whole new flavor. Zombie prom. So the thing was to make your boyfriend if you're a girl, like girlfriend if you're a boy, zombie. But here's the twist on mine. I'm the zombie, and my boyfriend's just chilling. Like, yep, this is my girl. She just came back from the dead. And here's the funny thing. My character can't become a zombie, that's the thing. Unless it's a specific circumstance. In which case, she's just herself, with a rotting corpse. As soon as that corpse rots, she can just burn it all away in her spirit form and recreate a new physical form for herself. With the requirement of a special crystal cave. One of my best friends and my boyfriend is the one who has this. The one who is this. A shiny Zoroark with glasses. And multiple personalities. That is his fan character. All credit goes to Shiny Smeargle for that. Free draw. Random wolf. Superhero. Just me in armor. Toriel Flame, but blue. I'm blue. Daboo dee daboo die. Daboo dee daboo die. Please don't copyright me. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Why am I making these? What are we doing? Me no like pineapples at all. I just don't like pineapples. I'm not a fan. Especially if it's on pizza. Pineapples on pizza? It's an acceptable thing, but I hate pineapples. I'm just not a fan. A couple of years ago, I was a vampire with messy makeup. Like I just ate before I went trick-or-treating. I added a couple of bats. Just for extra measure. Yeah, once I get in the Halloween mood, it'll take a while for me to get out. Good thing there's an entire month. What do I do on a rainy day? Watch the weather, of course. Ellen Alphamon. Same character. So, here's something funny. Under the Sea was the theme of the practice drawing. And look who I drew! Under the Sea! Sebastian the motherfucking crab. Zoo. I drew lions. Because that's all I know that goes in a zoo. That's literally it. I, myself, probably don't even remember what's in a zoo because it's been forever since I've even been to one. I don't think I've ever been to one, to be honest. I drew an OC. The extraterrestrial. More will be available on this platform once I am able to animate and make shows like that. Maybe if I want to, I can make it a YouTube Red show. If I can get the equipment and money and all that stuff. I had to draw a meme. The meme is dead, but I don't care. Do 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 do. I love that meme. And so does Charmix. Shout out to Charmix. Free draw. This little motherfucker makes a mess. Whatever its colored ends touches, whatever its paws or tail tips or nose touches, is splattered with that paint color. Good luck cleaning after it. What I did over fall break. Spidey came out for hibernation. I spent a night, you know that. And Keith. So, this happened to be in the month of October. And you probably know this by now, but the holiday is... My favorite holiday is the holiday that is in the month. And it happened in the month of October, so Halloween! Pile of candy in front of a pumpkin. Or jack-o'-lantern, I should say. Dropped my tablet. I dropped my tablet. There we go. So, for some reason, she asked for my last meal. So I gave her Nazza with an I don't know with a shrug. Goku like my what? Again, I fucked up his hair. Alphamon's like, I'm gonna have to think about that. And and Nate Silver's just not giving a fuck. I don't know either. And then a bed. I drew a bed for some reason. Don't know why I drew a bed. And the next one, oh shit. The next one was the worst punishment I could think of. It's not the worst. I've definitely thought of worse, but it's up there. When you give me the dark privilege, I go dark. Alphamon being electrocuted. What the fuck is wrong with me? Zap. My little zap sound effect. I don't know why. Why do I do these things to the characters I actually like? Maybe it's to take out my crippling depression on imaginary figures that I know can't just simply bounce back. Instead of inflicting pain upon myself, I inflict them upon the characters that I like the most. As a way of coping with my crippling depression and the fact that I'm dead inside 24/7 despite how alive I am on the outside. Wow, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. And yes, I quoted a meme. caramel popcorn. So Magnamon was being chased by a few Bakamons, the ghost Digimon, the Bakamon, the Bakemon. So he was being chased by those. He tripped over something. He injured his leg. These ghosts like Digimon run away because they see the ghosts like Digimon notice this headless figure galloping up to them on the outside of a zone completely covered in fog. Magnamon's like, oh shit, I'm going to die. And yeah. Don't worry, he doesn't die. He's just scared the living shit. The ghost, the phantom just scares the living shit out of him. That's about it. Also, the thing he tripped over was that thing's head. I sort of based it off the Headless Horseman. One of my favorite candies is chocolate! You know that chocolate fish. Chocolate! Chocolate! You know that fish. Oh, she wanted a spooky pumpkin. A spooky, scary pumpkin. So I gave her a bloody pumpkin. A literal bloody pumpkin. With my neck laugh and everything. Sort of Michael Jackson's Thriller laugh. I cannot recreate that. Happy memory. My character in Silver/Gray Glitter hugging a book. Like, let me think. Yeah, boy, I was still in the spirit of Halloween in the early November. And I made that. He's scared out of his mind because that guy has a sword, is about to stab him where that little marking is. There's clouds swirling around. He's chained down. So basically, the story behind this picture is Magnamon ended up getting cursed by something, and he ends up getting captured by this phantom. This Digimon is called Phantom Nightmon. It's a phantom Digimon. A phantom Digimon is practically a poltergeist in the digital world. A lone spirit wandering the world, forever unable to access the afterlife. Anyways. So he is captured by this thing, and Phantom is performing a ritual to try to break the curse, and Magnamon has no clue of what the fuck is happening, so of course he's scared shitless. And he's about to stab him to essentially break the curse. It feels like it supposedly hurts like HE double hockey sticks, but it doesn't actually do any damage. Yeah. Something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Yeah, somebody's basically, I drew a dead tree, thought of something dark, so I started drawing a rope. But then I thought, nah, that'd get me in trouble, being in school and whatnot. So instead of having someone hanging from the tree, I have someone hanging from the tree. In a different way. Climbing the tree with a rope. Is he climbing up? Is he climbing down? I don't fucking know. All I know is he's on a rope on a tree. Perspective Railroad. So, I wasn't paying attention while making this, and I ended up making a butt. I made a butt with a railroad track going down its crack. I made a butt by accident. Corn on the cob. The canned cranberry sauce. The candied yams. Yams. Pumpkin pie, and of course the turkey. A random Darumon with strange morphs, which is genetic talk for different expressed traits. Who am I thankful for? Since I couldn't come up with anything right off the top of my head, I went with Jesus. I'm thankful for Jesus. That's what I did, because I couldn't come up with anyone else. So the memorial, I never really seen the memorial, so I just drew a flag. Sorry if I'm a bad American. I don't leave the house. I don't get the privilege to leave the house. Mom's busy. Don't have a real dad. If y'all were curious about my zodiac, I'm Aquarius. I can apparently control water. Though I have a fiery spirit, which I guess it matches with my yin yang thing going on. Fire, water, two opposing elements, the fact that I wield both. A 3D robot. Here's my 3D robot. Imagine encountering that. So I made a crossover free draw. I cannot get proportions right. So basically, the story behind this picture is Nazo decided to burn down his house while he was still inside of it. Fire brigade managed to get him out. I goofed up the feet, so I scribbled out the shoes at the bottom. Please ignore that. Anyway, so I managed to get him out, take him to the hospital. After Alan, Alphamon in his uniform, learned what happened, he decides to visit him in the hospital. You know, you should not have done that. I'm not angry. I'm just concerned. He's concerned for his mental health. Why did I give Nazo depression? The songs they choose. First the Sandstorm song, then they choose the Daft Punk One More Time. And then they choose some, and then they choose the "We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind." That song is such a meme. Let me guess, they're gonna play "What Is Love? Baby, don't hurt me." Oh boy. You. Okay, I'm gonna set this tablet down right here so I can show you the pictures better. Yay! I wonder why no one has joined at this point. So, on a practice drawing, where we had to draw a turkey, I asked my teacher, "You want the turkey dead or alive?" And she said, "Either way." And I decided to incorporate that question into my practice drawing. "You want it dead or alive?" Oh, I scared the living shit out of a turkey. That's a kid that's 6 now. But I cannot word. That was a kid that sits next to me in my art class. I forgot that these pages were here, so they're blank. I don't know what else they're saying. Anyway, so me, my mom, and my sister went over to Keith's house for Thanksgiving, and I made a new friend. I made friends with Keith's daughter. She is the coolest, or one of the coolest people I know. And here's one of my inventions. The rocket-powered flight suit. I eventually changed it to solar-powered flight suits. You won't have to carry fuel on you, because the fuel is already up there in the sky. It's called the sun. So, I decided to draw a Pokemon beach. The Alolan Beach. I threw in Pokemon. And here's another free draw. We have free draws on every Friday. So basically, the nickname Llama God came from everything wrong with Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life. And that's how I adopted the nickname Llama God. Dorumon plushie. It's another blank page. That should have been my thumbnail. I had to draw a Christmas tree. I drew a Christmas tree. Then I had to draw an elf. Here's my elf. Winter Wonderland. Rudolph is there in the background. The gingerbread house, candy cane sticking out of the ground, Christmas trees, present, with a snowflake as a symbol. And here is the final practice drawing, the free draw, the final free draw. You remember that wolf at the beginning, right? Here is that wolf now. Yes. I turned the wolf from the very beginning of the practice drawing book into a goddess. giving it the end with a rainbow butterfly and a multicolored paw print. So I'm trying to keep myself mentally engaged in this live stream so I don't end it. So it's not boring. Another gift I got for Christmas is a paint kit set. And here's what I made. Those of you that are Pokemon fans, especially those of Gen 1, will recognize one of the silhouettes as a particular legendary bird. There's a deer, there's a squirrel, and then there's an Arctic bird. Only true Pokemon fans will recognize that silhouette. I wanted to go for a simple bird, but it ended up becoming something much more. It's an Articuno. I need another canvas because I want to make another. Find a frame for it and hang it up somewhere on a wall. I'm looking around for cookies. Munch on some cookies. Why hasn't anyone joined? So do y'all guys want to know why I record with this side of the camera instead of the other way? This is why. It's so blurry on this side. Did it just flash green? My screen just flashed green. Holy. We are clocking at an hour and 15 seconds, people. We only had one person on the screen and they left. Nico's not notifying the people? Oh my gosh, there are filters. There are live stream filters. Try out the drink. Ooh. This is neat. Documentary. Silver screen. Huh. Not that I'd have. I'm not gonna recreate that. It was a dark and stormy night. What the heck am I doing? I'm just playing with the filter. Oh my gosh, it's inverse lighting. I apologize for that. Alright. Let's do a sketch. You can barely see me. I am white as fuck. Yeah. I like the dance party one. Ooh, the dream one's cool. I know what this one is. Oh! Kind of reminds me of those old-timey Western films. For a second there, I thought the senpai. For a second there, I thought the senpai was senpai. Notice me, senpai. Why does my live stream keep crashing? I need someone to talk to. Someone join the stream, please. I am bored. Bored. Wonder if I can stream two things at once. Hold on, let me try. Alright. Why can't I stream two things at... Where is my... I'm doing Google and YouTube at the same time. I wonder, why can't I stream TikTok and this at the same time? I'm able to stream both. Pooh! Just launched that almost into the Christmas tree. I almost launched it right into the Christmas tree. Hey, it's... my live stream keeps crashing. Well, I guess I'll have to start up a new one when it gets to that time. Cause, yeah. Well, like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. I'm gonna wait for a little while. I'll record when we get close. Well, see you in part 2. Peace out.